Okay, most of the cockpit is done and dusted. There we go, looking really smart. A few things I do want to go through, some good and bad things really. I know it's an old kit from Wingnut, but how do you put it? The only problem I have with it, obviously the plastic has been warped about as it's been in the box and different temperatures all the way from New Zealand to the UK. Some of the stuff like this, for example, underneath, it's not much to do, but it's just bugging me a tiny little bit. I mean, I can easily sand that down, but it's just a nice smooth finish across there. Like this could be one piece, but I'm complaining about Wingnut wings, so I shouldn't. But there we go. The only problem I've had with this is my mistake, my fault really. I'm going to suffer for this. There's two parts here where they glue together along the fuel tank. This one's higher up, whereas this one's just slightly down. Apart from that, they're in line, so probably a tiny pinch of filler probably in there would do. And that's about it really, to be honest guys, nothing else. Sanding down the top bit, actually quite a doddle really. I might go over again when I've got some more time. The main aim is to get everything really done, and then I'll probably start sanding stuff. The front piece, I haven't actually glued it in because of where the engine compartment will sit. I haven't really done that, so that's that. Right, so we're going to move on to the next stage. Apart from that, also I forgot to mention one thing. I love how it's so lined up and detailed that even the ammo box actually lines up with the Vickers gun that full fire through there. That is actually really cool. Yep. That's good. Okay, so next thing we're going to do is the wings. I know you can see them in the shot there. Yep, just you can see the size of them compared to my hand. It's pretty much the same length as my arm. Can't even get them in the camera. Hold on. There we go. That's better. So there we go. That's the length of the wings section. It's pretty big. The only problem I have, which I've just done it for basic. There's this floor piece here. I didn't know if this was painted wood or it's part of the silk fabric. It looks like it's some kind of metalwork, but in the actual instructions it just says to paint the colour in the sail colour, which is obviously the undercoat of the standard colour, which is the yellow canvas colour. Sorry. So I've done that, and there's only a tiny little bit that shows through onto the floor underneath the RE.8, the fuselage cockpit. One thing I do like is they've actually put some injection tabs in the side of here, so I've cut these out and sand them down to get rid of all the seam lines and that lot. And there's a piece here which will add a photo etch piece later on, which is actually a bomb aimer sight. That was your bomb aimer sight for the pilot. And that was it. So apart from that, the wings are nicely detailed. The tabs that attach onto the sprue are pretty huge, but they're really easy to sand down. There's not a problem with that. I've had less problem. Oh, I misspelled. Oh, it can be done later. I've had more problems sanding with Edwards kits than this one. So there we go. Move that out of the way. So right, so what we're going to do now is we're going to take some nice glue. I'm just going to insert it pretty much. I'm using some extra thick glue just so we can get into all the nice bond across the bottom, like so. And it's literally just a case of attaching it. It's such a tight fit. I did actually test fit this. It's such a tight fit that it's actually really impossible to get wrong. So you have to pull the wing back just slightly and it slots in just like that. Not a problem or issue at all. It's just a case of pushing the back part down underneath. And there we are, that's in place. Now my only next concern is these, I don't know if you can see, they're just tiny little gaps underneath here, just where the fuselage joins with the underwing section here. That's my only concern. I think with enough glue and enough pressure, I think that would fit in just perfectly. I think I'd just rather get this back seam done first, and then try and insert these little notches just there. Apart from that, that is all really, guys. There's not a lot of issue really with the rest of it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take some this really strong stuff. Well, it's not strong, but it's like quick setting glue. Just underneath there. Get that all into place. Just gently press down like so. And there we are. It's actually, wow, the size of the aircraft is actually coming alive now. There we are, just put a bit more there. Oh, I didn't notice that. There's even a plate where the footrest or footstep will fit in. That's really neat. So I just took it off camera just to get this last bit in. There we are. Right, that is all in place. Wow. It's just like I said, that is there. I'll get some tweezers and I'll show you. There's just at the corner, just here, there's a tiny little seam that just runs along there. It just doesn't quite line up with the two of them, so there we are. But that really, guys, is all there is to worry about. Just press it all down. There we go. So with that, I'm going to leave that to dry quite a while because God knows how long that'll take. It's actually one of the things I do like about this is normally you do get the wings wrong in a way, like one, they're not exact level. I've just put that in and I'm looking at a angle now and that is spot on, just level, spot on. Now I know it's a World War I aircraft and nothing will be actually stable in one, but there we go. It's just nice to have that bit of accuracy just done there. So there we go. That is all completely done, guys. That's the bottom wing done. Like I said, I'm going to be off for a while now, so I have a few things to do. And there we are. I'll add a bit more glue later. Well, that's just come apart. Just this top piece here, that can easily be done. Excuse me, hiccuping. There we are. Right, I shall go away, resand some of the parts down. Yeah, let's let you know what's next. Right, so guys, back with some parts of the RE.8. The top wing is due. Okay, it's a bit of talk about this. Wingnut have made an actual nice design. I brought you guys more out so you can see the legs of the camera. Because the extension of the wings. Now this is the top wing of the RE.8, obviously, as you can tell. I've just explained a couple of times. Yes, the actual RE.8, the actual mainframe is actually moulded. See, you've got plates at the side here. Now, these parts actually were fitted along with the fuselage, and then when they were over in wherever they were basically bolted on. So Wingnut have cleverly designed these parts where the two parts fit together like so, it's like a sandwich, and then the two bolts show through onto the other side like that, you see. So now you can really see the length of this wing, pretty much. It is, wow, huge, let's put it that way. It is absolutely huge as hell. Okay, and it pretty much is a case of gluing it together. Now, I'm not sure about these gaps in the wing. You can see there's actually a bit of a gap. I think these were actually true because of how much bolt, but we'll see when we add everything together. So what I'm actually going to do is we're going to take some of this nice thick glue and we're going to just simply put some over the top like so, and then glue these parts into place. Going to take some quick action glue fast reacting. Just going to put some of these gaps as well, just on the side here. So I don't want it leaking through plastic. And then we'll do the same on this other piece. Like so. There we go. Okay, so just press that down, let that solid dry, and then this plate goes over the top. See what I mean about the gluing plants? Oh dear. I have to sand that down a bit. So I just got a bit of glue on the leading edge here. Glue on the top bit here. So make sure it's nice, strong, and put in place. Okay. Okay. Right, so let's have a look. Right. I'm just looking how these top wings line up. I'm just going to put some pegs just on the end of there. So by the looks of things, they fit okay. Make sure this piece actually fits on. Just a bit confused why this piece doesn't fit on properly. Like so. Okay. So I just want to try and make sure everything is pretty much level, so there's no problems with everything. Can't see any difficulties, if I'm honest. The only thing I'd say that this wing is more higher up than the other one. Is that right, or am I wrong, or what? So I've just had to take it out a shot to see if it's level. What do you reckon? I think it looks okay. Personally, looks okay. Just that it has to be such a tight fit in order for it to fit in. Okay, so with that done, I'm going to leave this to fully dry. If I can get the pegs back on. Those tiny little ones. Here we go. That's a cool sign that I need to go. Okay. Righty ho then. Move that out of the way. Get some more pegs on the end here. There we are. Right, I'm going to pretty much leave that to dry. And we're going to come back when it's all completely done. I'm not too sure about these gaps in the wings. I think they're okay. I'm going to have a look online and see if there's anything that's with them, but apart from that, there we go. Okay, I shall see you in a bit.